Yo yo yo, what up? It's your boy Totones Gaming. I'm coming to you with a awesome playthrough of Tactics Ogre with the One Vision mod. Now, some of you might be thinking, what the hell is Tactics Ogre? What is One Vision? I got you covered. Tactics Ogre came out on October 6, 1995 for the Super Famicom. It was directed by Yasumi Matsuno. Some of you guys know him. He's the guy who made Final Fantasy Tactics, Vagrant Story. He worked on Final Fantasy 12 for a little bit. He's worked on Final Fantasy 14 recently. So yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. His plots are very political. His plots are very intriguing. Some might even say dark. So yeah, that's what we're running with today. We've got the One Vision mod attached to this, and what that basically does is it revamps the entire finisher system, makes it more balanced. Armor, classes, anything you can think of is just basically a lot more viable, and so that kind of increases the strategy component of it. And it also makes the game more fun and more balanced. I think that's the general consensus. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, man.
Behold, the Valerian Isles, jewels of the Ibero Sea, long a center of naval commerce. The people here have struggled throughout history for dominion over these shores. Finally, there rose a man to put an end to this conflict. His name, Dogalawa Oberith, but history would know him as the Dynast King. Dogalawa took the disparate races of men calling the islands home and united them as one. He encouraged marriage between clans, forging bonds to strengthen his newborn kingdom. For fully half a century, the Dynast King reigned, and Valeria knew prosperity. But the embers of discord smoldered. Upon the death of the king, Abuna Branton Moore incited the ruling Bakram to declare the independence of their royal city of Hyde. Yet the schemings of the Abuna had just begun. Backed by the Holy Ludician Empire to the north, Branton created the Bakram Valerian Kingdom, naming himself as regent. He would have seen his rule span the Isles were it not for Lancelot Tartaros, High Champion of the Dark Knights of Lodis. Lancelot warned against such reckless expansion, and reluctantly Branton reined in his troops. This left two clans to vie for supremacy in the south, the Galgastani and the Walister. 7 men in 10 were Galgastani. And on order of Hierophant Leander Balbatos, the Galgastani declared blood war against the weaker Walister in a move to claim the south as their own. Valeria watched as the wholesale slaughter of the Walister race began. Duke Judah Runway led the Walister in resistance, but they were far outmatched, and in the span of half a year, they'd been brought to their knees. Balbatos proclaimed the Kingdom of Galgastan, and with it, an official end to the Blood War. But these things would bring no end to Walister's suffering. A piecemeal resistance continued, yet with their Duke in chains, efforts flagged. In time, many of the Walister resigned themselves to eke out such life as they could in the small province allotted them by Balbatos and the Galgastani. Victory begets peace, and for once the battlefields of Valeria stand silent. Yet none believe the calm will last.
Alright, we're back now, and let's get right into it, man. It's an age of war. The wheel begins to turn. Chosen child, what is your name? Straight up default, Denam, let's go. When were you born? That seems good to me. Now these cards, basically your choice, you get 5 cards out of a tarot deck assigned to you when you start the game. And these, depending on how you answer it, each answer right here, so you can do 1, 2, or 3. Each answer gives you a certain set of boosts for your stats, for your starting stats. So I've got my file pulled up right here. We're starting off with the Hanged Man. And let's see, I'm looking for strength and dexterity and maybe HP. Let's go with the the right answer to defend my life. The sun, let's see. The right answer is pretty good, I think. Gives us a couple points in HP, strength, vitality, and dex. And guys, if you don't know what all the stats are, don't worry. I'm going to come out with a video that explains everything. Judgment. Let's see, where's Judgment at? Right here. That'll give us... I'm cool with some HP and some vitality, so the right. And then we've got strength, of course. I guess the left one, yeah. That one wasn't too good. The tower. Perfect. Let's go for the left. Get 2 points in HP, 2 in vitality, and 1 in dex. Which path will you walk? The curtain rises. And here's the starting cinematic. I won't be talking over this either. Super epic, y'all. Super epic. Let's get right into it, man. Chapter 1. There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart? Oof. Get chills. It's as we heard, Denam. Lancelot's returned. Then it's time, right, sister? Time to end this madness. We can't beat him, you know that. What are you saying, Cashua? You'd have us pass up a chance like this? It's foolishness to think the three of us might defeat the Dark Knights. They're the ones who've been foolish, and we stand to gain. Don't tell me you're scared. If you've lost your taste for blood, I'll do this myself. That's enough, Vice. Let's go. No, this won't end well. And what do we gain by taking their lives anyways? Lancelot is the captain of the Dark Knights, and they are the source of the backroom power. You kill Lancelot, you remove one of the pillars supporting them. The backroom will falter, if just for a moment. And that moment will be all the encouragement the Galgastani require. They want Valeria for their own, and they will move to take it. The turmoil of the last war has only just settled. And you'd start another? Are we Walisters so free of turmoil now, Cashua? We're less than vermin in their eyes, insects, just to be crushed underfoot. If war begins anew, we'll just die the same. Shh, they're here. We'll flank them. Denam, go around back. Right. Now these are obviously not the Dark Knights. We've got to vanquish a certain Lancelot we've got here. Of course, basically what that says is that every unit has RT, and every space and action that you move or take, and or both, is going to basically use up your RT and slow you down. But that's not really too important for right now. Excuse me. Who goes there? Gotta work on my voice. Hold on. Friends of the Resistance, and no friends of yours. The Resistance. I expected a warmer welcome than this, eh? They're children. Wait, do you even know who we are? You're Lancelot, and that makes you my enemy. Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me? How could I forget you? The Dark Knights laid torch to this town only a winter past. The Dark Knights? But we come from the kingdom of New Zenobia to the east. And Lancelot of the Dark Knights has but one eye. You have two. One eye, you say? Would it be he lacked my name as well? His reputation, it seems, does me no favors. No marauding knights, us, but mercenaries come looking for work. I'm Lancelot Hamilton, a holy knight of Zenobia. And I'm Canopus, the one they named Windcaller. The old fart over here is... The stars see a warring omen at your service. Murden Wildhorn, a knight of Zenobia, as it please you. Gildas is my name. There now, no need to be frightened. I don't know what to say. Forgive us, good knights, but perhaps this meeting might benefit us both. We have need of strength such as yours. Tell us your tale, then. We are strangers in this land, and I would hear more of it. I'm Vice, and it would seem you're not our enemy. I'm the Sibyl Cashua, and this is my brother Denam. Please forgive our mistake. Already forgotten, though you did give us quite the surprise. Now, do you think we might talk somewhere out of this wretched heat? We have just the place. It's not much, but it's secret and it's safe. Dirt, going into secret base. As it is, we lack swords, enough to face the Galgastani. The Backroom share our deficit, a deficit they've remedied by joining forces with Lotus. So, Lotus sent them Dark Knights Loslarian. Loslarian is an order under the direct command of High Priest Saradin, ruler of Lotus. They are said to be the greatest of the 16 orders, and the High Priest's favorite besides. Yet he uses them not in open battle, but in shadows and secrecy. They are his ears, and when there is need of it, his dagger. No knights in shining armor these, in word and in deed. They are as dark as their name. And these Dark Knights, whatever you call them, are back in the Backroom, nah. So, why are you come to our isles? Does Zenobia think to claim Valeria as her own? Do Lotus and Zenobia mean to bring their wars to our shores? Enough, Vice! Your question deserves an answer, Vice. We are Zenobian after all. Yet we do not serve as Knights of Zenobia. We were banished, cast out. We're outlaws. No place waiting for us back home, nah. We've come to find work. preferably of the well-paying variety. I don't trust you, and I don't trust your story. This is our fight. Vice, please! Lord Knight, you must forgive our passion. There's nothing to forgive. Your passion does earn you credit. Tell me, what will you do now? For one, we have to get the Duke Ronway out of Almarica. Duke Ronway, he is your leader? Not just us, he leads all the Walister. The Galgastani hold him captive in their castle. They plan to execute him, if the rumors are to be believed, and we mean to stop them. A Duke, is it? If his purse matches his title, there's going to be had. A little rescue work might be just the thing. How about it, Lancelot? What say you? Look, I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's true, if we were to rescue the Duke, we're gonna need help. And there's nothing to be gained jabbering on here, nah, to Almorica Castle. Wait, the castle's well defended. A fight there would mean our deaths, and yours, Lord Knight. And I've just seen so much. I've seen enough of fighting, enough of death. What about you, Denam? Would you have our aid? Without your help, the Duke is as good as dead. And it's settled then. We will prepare at once. Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel, but what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth, but a truth all the same. In the entire world, you were the only one bound to me by blood, brother. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise me you'll never leave your sister. What's keeping you? Everyone's ready. You can't coddle him forever. He's no little boy anymore. Do not speak to me of my brother. He does not share your lust for blood. I have no love of war, but I'd sooner die on my feet than on my knees. You would die on the backs of others. You were the one who brought them in here, Cashua. Because when I find a tool well suited for a job, I use it. At least one of us has the sense to recognize an opportunity. You should thank me. Is that how you see people, as tools? I'd have expected more of a Sybil. I only want to see an end of death. Alright, y'all. Let's get to it. The first episode is here. And I think I'm just gonna wrap it up with this, y'all. That was a good little introduction. Next time we're gonna do the tutorial battle. And basically then after that, it's just gonna be the full-on game, man. No breaks from there. So yeah, if you like the voice acting, if you think this is going to be popping in the future, give me a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, put it up in your communities, do whatever it is you got to do to get the message out there. I know there's a ton of loyal fans who love Tactics Ogre, who love the tactics genre, and I just want to bring awareness, man. I want to bring awareness. I want us all to coalesce, build up a hub, a community. I know there's a couple communities out there, but let's get this going, man. Alright, y'all. See you later.